I said I'd always be there. Ever since we were 10, baby, when we were out on the playground playing pretend. I didn't know it back then. Now I realize you are the only one. It's never too late to show it. Grow all together and feelings we had before. Back when we were so innocent. I pray for all your love. Girl, love is so unreal. I just wanna reach and touch you, squeeze you. Somebody pinch me. This is something like a movie, and I don't know how it ends, girl. But I fell in love with my best friend. Through all the dudes that came by and all the nights that you'd cry, girl, I was there right by your side. How could I tell you I loved you when you were so happy with some other guy? Now I realize you were the only one. It's never too late to show it. Grow old together and feelings we had before when we were so innocent. I pray for all your love. Girl, love is so unreal. I just wanna reach and touch you, squeeze you. Somebody pinch me. This is something like a movie, and I don't know how it ends, girl. But I fell in love with my best friend. I know it sounds crazy that you'd be my baby. Girl, you mean that much to me. And nothing compares when we're lighter than air. We don't wanna come back down, and I don't wanna ruin what we had. Love is so unpredictable, but it's the risk that I'm taking. Hoping, praying you'd fall in love with your best friend. I pray for all your love. Girl, love is so unreal. I just wanna reach and touch you, squeeze you. Somebody pinch me. This is something like a movie, and I don't know how it ends, girl. But I fell in love with my best friend. I pray for all your love. Girl, love is so unreal. I just wanna reach and touch you, squeeze you. Somebody pinch me. This is something like a movie, and I don't know how it ends, girl. But I fell in love with my best friend. I fell in love with my best friend. I remember when I said I'd always be there. Ever since we were 10, baby. You're gone, and I can't accept that you won't be a drive away. You left, and I chose to stay. You're gone, and I won't believe that you can't be a kiss away. You left, and I'm here to stay. So where do we go from
Okay, I'm gonna stop
here?
talking.
Hello, hello.
Where do we go?
Is it on right now?
Yeah.
Wait, are we allowed to talk? Oh my god.
Yes, we are.
We indefinitely?
Oh,
Oh,
hi
did you
everyone.
indefinitely?
Oh yeah, I'm
Okay.
definitely decent.
So,
No.
all right.
Just making sure.
Sorry, I'm like looking at the thing to load, so I'm not really sure if I'm just gonna trust you that they can hear me right now.
Mhm.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Space Pod. Sorry we don't have a jingle or a motto yet. Like we're working on that right now, but yeah, welcome to the Space Pod. So for today's episode, like y'all could see in the tagline, it's going to be a Carson x Van Nuys episode. Just for like a mini spiel, SPACE stands for Samahan Filipino Advancing Community Empowerment. We're an outreach group at UCLA that assists students in pursuing higher education and attaining their post-secondary goals. We have 3 sites: El Camino College, Van Nuys High School, and Carson High School. We offer several free services, including tutoring, advising or mentoring, academic and professional workshops, field trips, and conferences. So if you're interested in that, just put it in the chat. We're going to reach out to y'all. You can reach out to us. Yeah, you get the drill. Just going to start off with myself. My name is Jaira Mendoza. I'm a second-year Phi-Sci major at UCLA. I am a Carson PT. And this is actually my first year in space staff. Woo! Yeah.
Okay. So hello, I'm Dustin, and I'm 11th grader at Carson High. I go to ESET, which stands for Environmental Science, Engineering, and Technology. And this is my second year in space.
Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Acronyms and all. Okay.
Alright guys, my name's Ethan Murphy. I am an 11th grader at Carson High. I also go to ESET, and this is my first year going into space.
Woo! Let's go!
Yeah.
Go.
Bomb.
All right. Just so now I know you guys can see it on, that main page right there. So we have some folks from Van Nuys High School and staff. So drum roll. Starting with space staff. Let's go, Josh.
Hello, magandang gabi, everyone. My name is Josh. I'm a first-year Asian American Studies and Communications double major. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I am a mid-year hire for Van Nuys Sci as a peer advisor. Woo! Dang, that was a mouthful.
He said bilingual. He said bilingual.
Child, I was like,
Let me get my Tagalog out real quick.
long.
All right. And to our students that are joining us today, coming from Van Nuys High School, let's start us off.
Who's going? We want to start.
Just name, age, major, high school.
Raph,
A little
would you like to
spiel
start?
about yourself, feel me?
My mom's yelling. Hold on.
It's all good, no worries.
All right, so Raph,
no.
would you like to start?
Hi, my name is Raph. I am a third year Van Nuys High School student.
11th
Yeah.
grader gang.
Okay, period.
All right.
now.
Good, okay.
That's what we talking about. That's what we talking
It's on
about.
what?
We like simplicity
Period.
here.
That's not
Like, it's clean, straight
period.
to the point. All right. Jericka,
make
can you
me-
introduce yourself?
Miss Jericka.
My name is Jericka. I'm an 11th grader at Van Nuys High School, and I think I'm taller than Josh.
Oh, she's not wrong.
She said
She's
something
not
about
wrong.
height.
Wow.
She said them height
Terrible.
tings. Height tings.
She really
She said
just,
that. She said
exposed
that.
me.
Everyone.
they can't even see me in
I'm
taller than
person.
Josh.
And here they are. My career over.
She went there. She went there.
If we go there, I'm taller than Jaira.
I don't know what to say. I feel.
You didn't have to come for me.
I know. Jeez.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Sorry.
Yeah. Didn't expect that unexpected attack. But so for today's episode, unlike the last one where we wanted to introduce y'all to what this podcast is going to be about, we wanted to center this topic, about space, but also about how different other sites are apart from Carson. So that's why we have Van Nuys. So thank you guys for joining us today. We really appreciate it. It was low-key, everything kind of happened really fast, but I'm glad that everyone's here. So kind of to start us off, we already got the vibe down, but
Vibe check.
Did anyone like
Real quick.
Van Nuys wanna start us off by kind of like describing like what's the vibe like at Van Nuys site?
Oh my god. Not the vibe.
And if you could describe it in one word,
Personally?
That's it.
I don't even. No, not personally. That's not the word. I was just thinking of the word. I don't even know. Like, I don't even. Shoot. Okay, Raph, Jericka, y'all got any words? I mean, I feel like we should be asking the students only because they see us and they see how we act. So, do y'all got like any words or terms that you feel like defines our site as a whole?
Yeah.
Nice. Very,
Take it away.
Very nice.
Oh, okay. Okay, play on
Very
words.
Van Nuys.
She said that.
Yeah, she said that. We don't gotta play on words like Carson.
Oh,
She just did that.
okay.
She
Good.
said, "Let's get this straight."
Okay,
Very Van
wait.
Nuys. What about you,
Okay.
Raph? What do you think?
I'd say we be wildin'.
Wild dude.
Wow.
Okay. Wild.
Wow.
Wait,
That's in the best way possible,
Can
right?
you elaborate on that?
we
A
dabble.
little bit
We
more.
dabble in wild dude.
Yeah. You can get lots of
Taste.
bars, you know, we
What,
out
Jules?
here.
We dabble a little, just like a little taste,
Yeah.
you know, a
We
sample.
say a
little, yeah.
lot, you know, we loud out here.
We loud. Yeah, I feel like we're just really passionate, fierce.
Fierce.
You know, that's just who we
Ferocious.
are. Ferocious.
Ferocious.
That vocabulary out there.
Oh my god, no
Ooh.
ferocious. Oh.
What goes on in sight?
About all the adjectives
I-
that we know right now.
All right, so moving on.
Josh put out that vocabulary.
I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Okay. No, yeah. Well, site's like really like we're all just really fun, playful, and we're just like super energetic. We like to play off each other's energies, and like we just make sure we just keep that energy up, keep those vibes up.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically
Yeah.
site. Like you can't come into site like I don't know, you're just always expected. I mean, you're always gonna feel that energy as soon as you walk into the room. Everyone just goes crazy. So that's site in a nutshell.
We could definitely feel the energy through the screen right now. I'm feeling
Right.
tremendous amounts.
Right.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now, before we continue, I just want to say, you guys can ask us any questions throughout the course, if y'all would like to, you know, because, you know, it's not just about, you know, us asking y'all the questions, feel me? It's about all of us sharing our experiences, things like that, you know?
Gotta stay connected.
Yup.
Okay. So I guess I'll go in with the next question right here. You know, get deeper into this whole space thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is a pretty big one, so you guys can take your time on this one. But what is your guys' favorite memories in space?
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh. Shoot.
Think about that properly, because a lot of Van Nuys staff is tuning in, so
I
they're
know.
watching you. They're watching you.
We went there. We went there.
Sorry, put y'all on the spot.
I love the support in the chat though. I love the support.
Hi, Gia. Giving you a shout out right now. Thank you.
Shout out to Gia, our student success cord. Shout out to Jules, our administrative assistant.
Wait, you can't be doing shout outs. You're supposed to be thinking about your favorite.
Oh, right.
memory now.
Yeah,
Right, that's not my job. Right.
geez.
Shoot.
Hey, but shout out everyone in the chat. We love y'all.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Love you,
I think-
Janelle.
I think I can go. I have like okay. So in terms of like Van Nuys site,
Mhm.
I love like the games we played before. So there was like this one game that we played. It was like a sing along type thing where like there was a theme
Ooh.
and then like there was like two groups and then we have to sing songs based on the theme or the word. So like if it's like baby, like I'd be saying like baby, baby, and then like other group can be like shoot, what's another baby song? But baby, it's you. Oh, you're the what? Like Beyonce, and then like we just go back and forth, and it just get really messy. Like people be playing all these different songs, and I'm like, I've never heard of that song on my life. Like, where'd y'all get this song? And they'd be like, yeah, it's like it's retro, it's vintage. And I'm like, I never heard of that song. Yeah, so that in terms of like side, those were one of my like favorite memories, just like playing around and like playing with the kids. Like, I love that. And then in terms of like space as a whole, I loved Winter Retreat. Winter Retreat was so much fun. Even though I missed the first day because I had another event going on that weekend, I still felt like I was able to like participate in everything and still be able to like get close with everyone. Like
Yeah, for sure.
everything was so good. The facilitations, the Sci Olympics, fan
Oh my gosh.
songs, like everything about it was just so much fun.
The way Van Nuys and Carson had the same exact song.
Oh my god, the parody.
Thinking about that.
Wait, what was the original again? Shoot, what was the original song?
Roxanne.
Oh, Roxanne! Ah!
Yeah.
We love Roxanne. We love her.
Can we hear that cover, Josh?
No, not
Oh,
here,
y'all said
not-
vocals.
No,
Y'all said
please.
vocals.
No!
Josh said I had vocals.
For that donation. For that donation.
All right. Well, Jericka, Raph, what's your guys' favorite memories from site? Y'all.
Yeah, y'all gotta have some good experiences based on what Josh said.
The trip to San Diego.
Ooh.
That was like a really big highlight.
Do you want to talk more about that experience?
Yeah.
Yes.
Expand on
Okay.
that.
So I went with my friends that I brought to space. They're seniors now, so like it's one of the dearest memories I hold. And, I'll never see them at school again.
Oh my god, I'll cry.
Oh no.
Oh,
So-
yikes.
It'd be like that. No, I feel you, Miss Jericka. I feel you.
Yeah.
Like-
What? Oh, continue.
So we used one of those really like fancy buses for the trip, and like
Yeah.
it's the second time I've been on that, and like the difference was like I like the trip in general, but like just the bus ride itself, I've never felt that happy, like being on a bus with my friends. And like having this big window with the view and like listening to 88 Rising was just like chef's kiss. Oh my god.
Oh, I'll
I love
cry.
it. I miss it so much.
Damn, y'all telling me
Oh
I
my
missed that much when I didn't go on that field trip?
He's like, wow, I missed it so much.
Yeah,
bro.
same. I didn't
That's
get to
like
go
so.
there.
Yeah.
We missed out.
Wait,
We missed out. Jeez.
Stop.
It's okay.
It's all good.
Winter field trip was also good. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
But yeah, what about you, Raph?
Mine would probably be the one where we went to San Francisco. That was when I was first year in high school.
Mm-hmm.
It was so fun because we were like all being driven by one of the peer advisors for tutors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just cool. We were just vibing in the cars. We got to see a lot of our Filipino heritage in San Francisco. How we
Yo,
did the
culture.
riots and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah. Did you bring your equipment during then, or was that not a thing yet?
At the time, I was broke, so I couldn't afford anything at that time.
Retweet.
Me too. I totally get that.
Yeah. I saw
Yeah.
your
Do you guys want to
equipment.
talk a little bit about like the San Francisco trip? Because I don't think me and Josh were there.
Yeah.
You're-
I was
Josh was in high school. I was
also
a
in high
freshman.
school. Yeah.
So yeah.
Raph, you want to share a little more then? On your your trip then?
Oh wait, did no one else go?
Oh, I was there, but you know, just wanna put you on the spot first.
Oh, okay.
I know there are better words to describe it, but it's the first one that came to mind.
Yeah. Or Jericka, if you also went.
I didn't, but I saw pictures.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, Raph, there you go. Your time.
So it was pretty cool because they first picked us up at our schools, I think, and then we went to UCLA. They gave us that meal, that yummy, you know, and then
Yummy.
yeah, and then after that we just drove like straight to San Francisco. We went to Stockton. First place after. And it sucked too, cause like Jokoi had a concert or a show there going on that time, and it was sold out. We could have gone. It was fun. We got that cool fusion food over there. We got to meet with all the OG tier advisors and stuff from before you guys. It
Oh
was fun.
wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Wait, that's pretty crazy.
Wait, that's wild. Wait, hold on.
It
Wait a
was pretty
minute.
wild. To be honest, I didn't even know you went on the
Thinking
trip
a
with
little.
us.
Wait,
Yeah, I didn't see you.
I didn't see you there.
that's so funny.
We should have met a long time ago then.
Yeah.
That's all right. We met today, and that's all that
All right.
matters.
Okay, so Dustin, what was your what was your perspective on the whole trip? Like,
My-
how was your trip?
Oh man, so we got
How
picked
was
up
your
at.
trip?
I don't know like the full details. I forgot like some of them, but they picked us up at Carson, and then you know it was a vibe. Of course, it was a vibe.
Of course.
We were in the bus, we were vibing, and then it got quiet like the whole bus trip in the back of our
Wait, you
bus.
guys took buses?
Yeah.
Oh, for Van Nuys, we took the car. We took cars.
Oh,
Damn,
Oh.
we're in a bus.
I said, we're different.
Damn, y'all different.
We're different.
wait, y'all go on the same trip?
Yeah.
Hold on,
I hope so.
y'all went on the same day or?
He's like,
What?
wait,
San
Wait,
Francisco-
Okay, wait. Word from our APC from the chat. I think y'all are talking about two different trips.
Oh, went to SF 2 different years? Wait, he said last year.
I said my first year.
Oh, I
freshman
thought you
year.
said last year. Oops, my bad.
no.
Oh, yeah.
Rafa's a junior now.
Yeah, we're both juniors.
Okay.
I didn't hear
funny.
freshman. I thought he
Everything
said last year. That's
I
my
was
bad.
like, I don't think space would let
No.
y'all be in
I was
two
like,
separate.
y'all-
I was like, I was like,
know.
huh?
I was like, wait, they did that?
I was like, wait, am I getting the details
So,
wrong?
Just a little slip.
A little slope, but I mean, I guess we could talk about our two different San Francisco experiences. That's why we didn't see each other.
No, we should have seen each other. We should have met. That's so funny. Oh my God. I'm dead.
I'm
Wait, so
dead.
Dustin, can you explain what your experience was like with the bus?
Oh yeah. Well, it was really quiet the whole time until we almost got there and everything got so loud and lit. Feel me? And it was a good experience on the way there, although I was asleep half the time. And then during the trip, it was also fun. You know, we went exploring a lot. I think my feet have experienced a different type of like pain because I was wearing Jordans and we walked at least 3 miles.
Oh my God.
Oh. Not
Wait.
the Jays.
Did y'all come back home the same day?
Now we went home the day after.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah, the San Francisco is like a 2-3 day trip.
Ah.
So
Oh,
what
it was
ti-
that
what-
one.
how early did you guys like leave your guys' school to be able to go?
For me, we had gone at we had to get there at like 8 or something.
Yeah, it was like 8 or 7:30 around there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Oh my gosh. Dang, I don't know. I don't think my mom would let me do that. Like, yeah, have fun at San Fran. My mom would be like, no, like, why are you? Who are you? Wait a minute. And I'll be
mom.
like,
With who?
My mom barely let me go.
I'll be like that. I can see.
I had to
Okay.
show her the grades for that.
Oh, gotta show them A's.
Yeah. Wait, so in total, how many field trips have you each gone to? Like all of the students here?
Y'all want to start?
We can let Van Nuys go first, you know? Their guest.
Yeah. Guess may go first.
Okay, I guess I'm going first. So, I remember my freshman year, I went to 2 or 3 of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, one of the they were mostly to some colleges. We went to like a retreat, I think. I don't remember the specifics. Sophomore year, I think I went to. Actually, I don't even remember going to any in sophomore year. I think I went to like 2 or 3 as well. Then I went to the LA downtown field trip this year. It was pretty cool.
Filipino town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you with your camera gear, and I thought you were a college student.
For real,
Yeah,
bro.
I was like, oh, we getting production on here?
For real, I was like, dang. This be like my wedding video montage or something. Like,
Nobody
Dude.
told me. I didn't like do my hair, do
for
makeup.
real, like I didn't look
Anyways.
cute. I was looking busted to be honest. Walking
Right.
around.
You saw the spotlight though. You saw the spotlight.
Oh my
though.
god, messy.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you, Jericka?
I've only gone to just 2 of them, the San Diego
Mhm.
one and the downtown historic Filipino.
So both from this year, right?
What?
They're both from this year. Are they
Yeah,
both
yeah,
from
yeah.
this year? Yeah. Nice. Both
But I'm
of
going
them
to more.
That's
Yay!
Say that. Say that.
Yes, that attitude.
Manifest it.
Manifest it. We're gonna go on 3, 4, 5 field trips next year. Okay, wait.
Josh
Let's
said
go.
sponsored. Whoa.
Wait. Please. Manifesting. Only manifesting.
All right,
I
you
guess
want to go?
you want to go first?
Oh.
Okay. All right, man. Yeah, I guess I'll go first. Well, since this is my first year, my only field trip was the historic Filipino town because I missed out on the other one because I forgot to get the trips, the field trips was flying. That was I don't want to talk about that. That never happened. But yeah, historic Filipino town, best field trip. Loved it. Very informational.
Informational and good food.
Good food, good food.
Oh,
The
It's
food
the
was
food. Always
crazy.
the food.
Miss Chris, I miss you, Miss Chris. Food.
That food was immaculate. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, the coconut beef.
Oh,
Exquisite.
That was so
Ooh.
good.
Mwah, mwah.
That was so
Oh my
good.
God. Oh my god, I was gonna
I
cry.
think about her
eating it.
sometimes. I think about her.
I think about her sometimes. I think about that whole spread, to be honest, and it appears in my dreams like every now and then. You know?
Okay, but the food and
Coconut
the vibe of
adobo,
everybody
yeah.
in space.
Oh, that was what it was. That's what it was. All right.
All right.
Okay,
so
Dustin.
me, I've been on 3 field trips in all. I started with the San Francisco one last year, and then the one to UCLA, and then since I couldn't go to the San Diego one, I went to the historic Filipino town one, and all of them were great field trips. It's hard to rank them above the other, so they're all even at first.
Yeah, they all had the good vibes.
They all had their good vibes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so since like we're talking about like talking about like all these, space field trips, site, like kind of like something that we wanted to know was like how would you describe space at Van Nuys to someone who has never been there before? So this kind of like role playing, like outreaching, like how would you tell someone like, hey, go to space, and they're like, well, what is space like? What would you say?
Hey, y'all can clip this and outreach using this.
Child. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, Loki, this is so much pressure. Like, just to one word to describe Van Nuys site as a whole. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to think about this.
It's not just the experience either. It's the whole shebang.
The whole shebang. Oh my
The whole
goodness.
shebang.
Can I say?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so like I've always been telling people or my friends to like about space, but of course the question comes up, what is space? And it's so hard for me to like explain because you have to experience it. So I forced them to go. I brought my whole friend group, and like, well, we did an outreach, and the only way to kind of explain the gist of it is to say what you guys provide. And I always say like they help you with school, with your personal life, and go into more in depth with that. So that's pretty much what I say.
Yeah. That makes me so soft.
Stop. Okay, I see y'all in the comments. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, people are saying I'm speechless because I don't like Van Nuys. That is the complete opposite of what I'm imagining. I think the reason why I can't think of a word is because there's
So
literally
many
no
words.
words to describe like Van Nuys as a whole. It's just like it's so like we're so powerful, immaculate, but like
Intense.
we're more than that. We're more than just those words. I feel like we just like encapsulate so many different things, and like we just develop such an amazing culture where our students feel so comfortable with us and we feel so comfortable with our students, and like that's just through building rapport throughout time, and just we have so much love for each other, and we truly like treat them as like our kids, like we talk about them like our students, like how much we love them, and it's just we miss sight so much because we just rather be with them to help them with their studies or talk about anything they want to talk about. And it's just like we had so much planned, like facilitations and like parties and like all these different things for spring, and we're just like so excited to be able to do that for them, because we really just want them to see what we see in these kids, the potential, the love that we have for them, and just to always remind them that they can be whatever they want to be. And yes, I just love them so much. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I
And
really
that's
just
on what?
always think- that's on what?
It's on what? Jaira,
That's
don't
on
get it
what?
wrong this time.
Period.
Periodic table? I don't really. Shoot, I don't. Yeah, I'm about to cry. If there was a camera on me, I'd start crying. I'd be sniffling. No, yeah, I love space so much. I love sight. I love Van Nuys. I love my students. I love it so much. Okay. Sorry, enough of me. Raph, your turn.
Oh yeah. uh, the way I could describe space for me at least is that they're like my third family, cause like I'm another thing, but yeah, I describe them as like my family, cause like we're able to talk about almost everything there. Like they're like the type of family where you don't hide things from each other. You just like spill the tea, then you burn each other with it. You know, it was amazing. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah. We used to spill a lot of tea. It was like I felt like we were like in the Philippines. Like our titas be
Oh my
spilling the tea everywhere. I was like, wow. It felt like a teleserie up in there.
Damn,
It
he
was so
mentioned the
fun.
titas. That's crazy. That's
Okay,
different level.
chismis. Okay, chismis. Spill that chismis.
Hey, but I'm glad the tea goes all over sites. Same thing for us. We all spitting some kind of tea.
The tea. Yeah, I think we're just so comfortable.
Jericka, do you want to add on to that?
I know a lot of words, but I don't have enough adjectives to describe space at Van Nuys.
Right now. What?
Yeah, I'm crying.
So what you're saying is Van Nuys space has you speechless.
Speechless.
It's all about perspective.
Indescribable.
Yes.
No worries.
See, Josh wasn't the only one.
It's so hard to like narrow
I'm
it down
just
to just
crying.
one word. I am crying, low-key. I'm like,
I can confirm. I'm the camera.
Oh.
Josh is crying.
oh shoot. I'm dead.
Dang, I don't know. Might have to go to Van Nuys real quick.
Come on, honestly visit.
Oh my god.
Pull up.
Wouldn't it be
Oh my
so
gosh.
fun to have like Van Nuys and like Carson just like
Oh my
have
god,
like
like a mixer or
one
something.
site? Ooh.
Oh.
Yes,
Wait,
It's
that's
like
a
we can
type of
have a
type.
site hangout together.
We could do a hangover.
Yeah.
It would be
I am
lit.
staring
Hangover?
at site coordinators. Staring at the comment section. Just kidding. Who said that?
Wait, okay, what if we plan a Zoom call with just like our sites together?
I'm so down.
Wait,
Yes,
Oh,
right,
okay,
Victor.
okay.
wait, okay, the
Who's
vibes.
down?
We're
That-
manifesting
yeah.
ideas.
Shout out, a.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Shout out.
especially because you guys are gonna be done with your AP exams, so
Oh my God, celebration?
y'all are gonna have a
Okay.
great time. Yeah.
I don't know.
End
I
of
don't
the
know so much
year.
about celebration. But like,
Or like a pity party, like it's okay, you tried your best, and we're always here to
Yeah.
support
I
you.
mean,
Let's
We got
Yay.
resources.
That's
Okay.
a real
a
party.
3 is still a 3 at the end of the day.
Postmate that Jollibee up in here.
Child.
Yes, sir.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Everyone's
Gotta
just
get that-
staring
gotta
at
get that
Rap
chicken
like
joy.
eating his Jollibee.
Gotta get that chicken joy. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, 3 is still a
Say
3 on
that.
the AP exam. You already know.
You already know.
The post AP exam space site.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Side collective, or something.
Site Collective.
The unity of sites.
The Unity. Okay. Sounded all like
Ooh.
mythology or something, like historical. Okay.
Sessions about your anxiety for the AP exam.
Unity, the treaty,
Yo.
Wow.
the connection. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's all good. Yeah.
Just
But have you guys like started your exam?
Sorry, what, Jaira?
Wow. I hate to be the person to ask, but like, have you all started on like any of these? I don't know until
No.
like
I'm about to
when.
start it right now. Yeah.
Wow, I'm gonna get hate in the comment section. They're like, she just had to ask that. I'm so sorry. We
Yo-
do have midterms.
U.S.
so.
history is
We
on
do
Friday
also
for
do
us.
Yeah, me and
Oh,
Dustin got
okay.
U.S.
A
history.
Okay, it's gonna be over
You ready
soon. It's gonna be
for
over soon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I disliked A push. Oh my gosh, I could not.
You already know DBQs.
Oh no!
Get-
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
guys have
god!
to do DBQs this time
Some
without like any of
document-based
those multiple
questions.
choice questions.
Oh
Ah.
no.
Someone asks, would you recommend APs? And would you guys like to answer that first before I give my insight?
Me.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Justin.
yeah, go.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What I know about DBQs too.
Okay, so like I would suggest you take APs if you know what it does for you or what it can do for you. Because some of my friends just take it to want to look on college apps, but I don't want you to suffer through all that and miss like high school just like for it to look good. Because there are other options.
The flex ain't
Okay.
worth it.
Zach, say that.
That's crazy. I literally took
Yeah.
U.S. history just so I could do that.
Okay, we got some polar opposites right now. It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, I definitely recommend them if you're looking to boost your GPA / get some college credit in the end. But you know, that's also if you're willing to do all the work.
Yeah. It definitely is like really challenging, and I feel like it will challenge you in a good way where you can develop study habits and work habits and really prepare yourself for college, because it could be really difficult, and like the quarter system, you do have to learn a class worth of content in 10 weeks, so it's like this is like preparation to be able to preparation for like college, and it could be really intense. So I do like, yes, choose the classes that you would love and you're interested in and you want to learn more about, but like it really could be a good opportunity to challenge yourself more and really get into that zone. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Preach.
I think like one thing that I've heard a lot, I wish someone had encouraged me to do more when I was in high school was to do dual enrollment. So yeah,
say
Jaira
that,
just put
Jaira.
it in the comment section. So APs kind of like, they serve their own purpose, but what kind of made me sad like going into college was to see that barely any of my credits from my AP classes actually transferred to like my college courses, that basically like I don't have to take any of these classes and focus more on like my major requirements, stuff like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, if like, you know, for whoever's like tuning in, like dual enrollment is also an option. Basically, like while you go to high school, you can also take community college classes. So those credits are most likely like going to transfer more, but they don't count for your high school GPA. So that's also one thing to keep in mind. Like if you want to, you know, boost your GPA, then APs are for you. But I would say like they're both like rigorous in their own way, but yeah, but also kind of like different, I would say. Like going
Yeah.
to CC is a different environment than like probably learning it in high school. But yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
so
sure.
I put that out there.
I don't know. Like for APs, I think
Mhm.
like I personally did it because I wanted to learn about
Yeah.
like intensively, but it was the biggest regret I ever taken
Mm.
because
Ooh.
cause right now I'm also a college student at Pierce College, so
Mm.
like basically
Mm.
I didn't really need to take APs. I could have just taken the classes over there.
Mhm.
Mm.
Like kind of
Yeah.
regret because like I wasted my sophomore year doing AP World and part of my junior year doing A push, and it was
Uh-huh.
like
Mm.
it was too intense, like unnecessarily intense because in CC it's so much easier and way more fun. Even though
Mm.
like
Mm.
most of the students there are like either 80, 30, 20, like your age.
80,
Yeah.
80.
Yeah, like yeah, like the people there are like the age group is really all over the place, but
That's
Uh-huh.
I
interesting,
I
though.
I,
No, that's
I
definitely
learned way
true.
more there instead of in AP. Like I don't know if it's because of the teaching styles that they had, but I
Mhm.
preferred learning in community college instead.
Okay, that's on
Mhm.
pedagogy. Okay, that's on pedagogy. Okay,
He
sorry.
said I'm dual enrolled.
Right.
Some questions
Someone
from the
Ooh.
chat.
asked,
Yeah.
yeah, is it a bad thing if you don't take AP exams or dual enrollment classes? Who trying to answer?
See,
Oh well,
I already
I
know the
got.
answer to this.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
for that exactly, if you know that you've bombed like your high school career, then you always have a second chance. I know that in space we also
Mhm.
have someone who got that second chance. You could always transfer from CC, which is like I think it's the best goal because you get to
Mhm.
enjoy your high school life while being able to have like be with your friends and whatever, but you also get to like save up money instead of going like straight out of university, you know.
Mm.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else want to take a jab at it?
Yeah, I don't know the answer to this question.
Um, I think what I was saying before is that it's just like it's definitely challenging you, and really showing like the rigor in your application if you do apply. But like we said earlier, there are definitely a lot of different ways you can show your rigor or doing dual enrollment. So it's just like um with space, like we just want to make sure that we give you guys as many opportunities and options as possible, and
Mhm.
you deciding what you feel is right for you. So we can supply you guys with these resources and these different options and paths, but um at the end of the day, you have to feel for yourself, like, do you feel like this is um doable for you? Is this like, do you feel like you're learning, or is this beneficial to you um in any way possible? Like uh we just want to make sure that you have those options to be able to choose that and know that you feel
Mhm.
comfortable and confident with the choices you make. And
Mhm.
that's where we feel is like most important, like you guys feeling confident with yourselves and making sure that like you know what you want to do in choosing
Mhm.
things. So yeah.
Yes, he said I'm a
Yes,
PA
man.
for
Yes,
Van
like
Nuys High School.
provide them resources. Come
That's
on.
fun.
He
Ah,
said please
it's
get them
fun.
sessions.
Come
Come
get them
on.
sessions. Please. I'm literally available. I literally love talking. Literally talk to me. Hi. Hello. Oh my god. I'm dead.
Uh,
But definitely to piggyback off of what Josh said and Jericka earlier,
mhm.
APs are definitely the move as long as you're confident. Because if you are not confident in taking an AP, and you think about backing out when it's already too late, you'll definitely start to get screwed over in the long term. Like,
Yeah.
it's not the best.
Let's
But
go with the
shout,
help you all the way.
shout out UCLA because it's not about the APs. They look at you holistically.
Period.
Let's
Say
get it.
that.
Let's
Yeah.
Say
get
that
it.
one more time, Ethan. What is the word?
Holistically.
Right. Say that. Say that.
Oh, what can you put on your application?
Oh, say that.
Space.
Oh, say
Space.
that, Charles.
Space?
Charles, he
What?
said.
SPACE.
He's
Space.
Oh, I thought you spelled it wrong. I was like, wait, Jaira, I don't think that's.
Wait, did I spell it wrong?
No, you're good. You're good. It like cut out for a second, so I thought you spelled like
Hey,
S
I heard
A
A's.
C
Ray,
E.
you scared me. I was like, oh my god, I don't deserve to be PT.
No, you're good. I was just like, wait a minute, like hold on. But yeah,
Yeah, anyone else want to add to that? Because I got questions.
Yeah.
I just want to know more.
I don't have an answer.
Well, I mean, if nobody has any questions, I got a question to pull up for you guys.
Hmm.
ooh, I have
Okay,
a
okay.
question.
All right, all
Oh,
right.
okay,
in the
okay.
chat, they're asking, what is the vibe at Carson? Like, how would you describe the vibe at Carson? Our audience would like to know.
Ooh.
Okay.
Staff
Dustin,
member, would you like
please.
to start off?
Oh yeah, Jaira.
No,
We're just
Jaira.
curious,
Jaira.
you know,
hell
coming
no.
from from the Van Nuys site, you know.
Students, I think the students should answer this first.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dustin, you hear that? She
I
can't
always love
think
the
of
students
anything.
go first.
Uh,
Yeah.
She can't think of anything, Dustin. She doesn't.
Damn.
What?
All right.
She said
I guess
toothless.
I'll answer it first. So how's the vibe, you say? We vibing. We vibing. We vibing. All right.
We.
It's some of the best vibes I've ever felt. Feel me?
Yeah.
I do
Sir.
feel you.
Space
So that's
Carson
the
side.
vibe.
Space
Super
Carson
chill.
side. Ooh.
Immaculate. Divine. I'm just kidding.
Immaculate.
Immaculate.
Immaculate vibes. Yeah.
Exquisite
What about you,
vibes.
Ethan?
Yes. The vibes, the vibes are high on the scaling. Okay, definitely some of the best times in that
Aw.
room.
Wait,
Aw.
I'm trying.
You know,
Wait.
you know, with not with our mentors, with our family.
Yeah.
Okay, family.
Family.
Come on, fam. Illy. Illy.
Family.
I love you.
Illy.
I love
Illy.
y'all.
So you can't even put it into scale. We're like beyond that.
Oh,
That's
he
just
broke
how
it.
like, yeah, he broke the scale basically.
Dang, he said from
Vibes
0
are
to
the
10?
highest.
He said
Vibes
thick.
are the highest when we come in with food.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, please.
But-
Oh my god, that's actually
We're like,
so
hey guys,
funny.
what's up? You know, good afternoon, and they're like, hey, and then they just go straight to the middle.
But vibes
I'm
are
just
the
kidding.
lowest
I'm just
when they're
kidding.
Y'all don't
low.
know. The first question we ask is, do y'all have food?
Wait, please. That's literally okay. That's like the same question our students ask. They'd be like, "So what y'all got for us to eat? Like, what are y'all providing?" Like, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, hold on. Do we?"
Josh,
Oh, sorry. What?
Josh said
Okay, Dustin.
Oh.
Costco pizza being late today. Hold up.
Oh, what the?
Oh.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay, Dustin. But vibes being
Little
late.
sisters a little late today.
Oh,
Yeah.
the late
Wait a minute.
vibes.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, being late an hour. You know, the vibes.
All right. We can't put all the slander on them for that. We live in LA. Let's be real here.
Right.
Yeah. We
Traffic problem.
we leave like an hour beforehand. But yeah. We
Yeah.
have to finally curate the snacks that we give y'all every week. So that takes a lot of like time and thinking. Yeah, anyways.
Mhm.
I want to dive a little bit into like y'all's origin story with space. So like how did y'all like first hear about it? You know, how did y'all learn about space?
Oh shoot. Okay.
Ooh.
How did I first? Oh, I know. I do. Okay, so I go way back. So before I was even at UCLA campus, I went to this admit event. So like basically all the admits from that year go to like this 3-day event called BLW. So that's where all like Filipino admits from like all around come together to really see like all the different programs and like things that UCLA has to offer, especially for the Filipino community. And my host was actually part of Space. His name was Edward Suarez. And he kind of like told me everything about it, like how he's doing it now and how much he loved it. And I was like, whoa. So he was
That's
actually,
outreaching.
yeah, I know. I think he was also a mid-year hire as well. So it was just like, it was kind of full circle for me to be able to like take internship, fall quarter, and then also become a mid-year hire. And I was like, dang, we kind of mid-year hires together or something. And I actually, okay, honestly, I kind of forgot about it over the summer, but I did see the booth again at PLWR. Oh shoot, I'm not quite familiar as to what PLW stands for, but it definitely was. I kind of forgot, low key, but it was like an introduction Filipino event. So like where everyone showcased all the different organizations and entities that somehow Filipino and the Bayanihan Project had to offer. And then oh yeah, thanks Nikki. The Philippine welcome reception. And then from there I signed up to be on internship and learn more. So yeah, and now I'm here. That's kind of crazy, but yeah. Miss Jaira, what is your origin story?
Ooh. I talked about this last time, but not to like take too much time, but like JC was the one that was like, hey, can you like join internship with me, please? I was like, I don't really know if I want to add another class to my schedule, but then I submitted my app like last minute. So I was a intern last year, my freshman year. And then from there, I kind of just like had this like massive light bulb moment. You know, several light bulbs like just like flicking open. So I decided to like apply for staff like spring quarter of last year. So for staff hiring, kind of just like a nutshell. So Josh is like a mid-year hire, and I don't know what they'd call us, but I guess like we're spring hires. So usually space. So like for example, for this year, we're going to be hiring new staff by the end of this quarter. So they're going to start fall of next year. But then we also have mid-year hires where I think we hire at the end of fall. So then we have additional staff coming in for winter and spring. So that's why sometimes like you see like new staff members like come in. So yeah, but shout out to JC. Like I definitely owe it to him that I'm here now.
Oh.
Jaira, who was the person you talked to that was so cute right before you got in the car for fall retreat? Was she cool? Yeah, she was very cool.
Very specific. That's very detailed.
She said verbatim.
Yeah. Verbatim. Yeah. Word for word, child.
Jericka and Raph.
Yeah, what about like Jericka and Raph? Yeah.
Yeah. Would y'all like to share y'all's origin stories with Space?
I've been going to so many Space sessions, I forgot the very first day. Feels like I've been in it forever. But I remember the first person who told me about Space, and it was during my freshman year. It was during my freshman year that he told me, but I didn't join freshman year because I was like, I didn't know like about it. He just told me like, hey, we have this program at school, like you could join if you want, and that was kind of it. And I also saw a flyer, but like I didn't know enough to want to join. So yeah, I'm here now.
That's all that matters. See you now.
Raph, what about you?
So for me, my freshman year we had a Filipino club before it got taken down this year for whatever reason. And so our president, vice president, or treasurer, he knew about the space program about UCLA, and I think he told us about it. And then later on, during the year, we got a summons from our school, which pulled up like I think almost every Filipino that was in our school. And then space, they had like their they just had their outreach the happening, and they showed us like what they could do, what they had and stuff. And
Mhm.
then I think the first time I went to space, I was like 2 hours late because I had extracurriculars. But
Mhm.
when I was there, they were taught. I think Harold was the first guy that I talked to.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
Harold.
yeah. And then he like we just started vibing and started talking more, and then
Uh-huh.
I just kept on coming after that.
Wow.
Yes.
That's my grand.
No, that's an outreach story. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Let's get some more questions from the chat.
They asked like what for Jericka and Raph, what made y'all want to stay or join space?
Oh, that is interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah, I kind of want to hear a lot about this. Ooh.
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 Ooh. It's
The
'cause,
food.
like,
No, I'm just kidding.
low-key.
Yes. The
Wait a minute.
food.
The way I
Like the
chuckle.
first He's like, let me get some snacks. Oh yeah,
said,
these
"Let me
people are
get
actually
that."
pretty cool.
He said, wait, y'all bringing snacks? On my way.
He said, "I'm coming." Oh, the thing I had to do suddenly that's canceled. So y'all are my main priority now. Yeah, I'm on my way.
Where the food at?
Where the food at though? Y'all fix it. Where'd it go?
Thinking.
Miss Jericka, what do you think?
College students are cool.
What?
Oh,
What?
that is the biggest compliment.
I'm cool or something?
What?
So what
I'm
about us
hip?
high school students?
I'm hip? Oh my gosh. Wait, I'll cry.
Y'all cool. Really cool.
Okay, I have a question for everyone,
Oh.
or mostly for the students. So I'm assuming this is y'all's like second year on space, or like you've done space more than 1 year, right?
No.
Oh,
This is my second.
well.
This is my first
Would
year.
you what to the students that did come back for another year? I was wondering like what is the major difference from this year and last year? So like because there's some new fresh faces on staff or different programs, facilitations, field trips. Like what do you think was like the most standout difference between those 2 years?
Do y'all want to take the
Yeah.
All right.
I'll say. This is the year I decided to bring my friends along. Mostly because after homecoming, 9 of us kind of joined, like 9 of us kind of made a squad and like we do everything together.
Okay,
and so
squad.
having them in space,
Squad goals.
Squad fam.
having them in space is really like a big highlight of my high school experience.
Oh wait, Jericka, I'll cry. What the heck? Stop! Oh my gosh. Okay.
Who cutting the onions, man?
Who cutting onions? Who's prepping for dinner right now? Who said?
That's David making onions and long in his
All right, Raph.
I low-key forgot the question. What was it again?
Oh, what's like? Okay, so now that you're a returner, this is your third or second year on space. What do you think is like the major difference from this year with the space staff and the years before?
Oh my gosh. David, Jared and Harold. Oh, they're gone. No, but it changed a lot because I remember before Jared left, he like left like with so much mementos and everything for us with that Jollibee chicken joy and everything. But like it changed so much like we became, it felt like more of a family. Like it felt really like chaotic in a way but good. And it felt like it was just I don't know. The vibe just changed in a positive way. It's like more open for everyone, and
Mm,
like so much more opportunities than the last 2 years that I've gone.
mm.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, I'm glad. I'm glad that uh, like that just makes me so happy to hear that from both of you because it just means a lot coming from you guys and telling us that like we are the highlight of your whole high school time or you feel so comfortable and open to talking to us. And that's just like what culture and community that we wanted to create. And I mean that's for all of space. Like we just want y'all to feel so comfortable and like feel so loved. I'm gonna cry again. I be sobbing. But it makes me feel like God bless y'all's hearts. Okay, sorry, moving on.
Struck me right in my puso, bro. What the?
For real, my puso,
My puso,
my puso, we shaking. All right, Dustin.
bro. Oh, so from this year, a big difference from last year is definitely like
You're
the member roster. Not in the way that they're like, okay, this might seem kind of confusing. It's not like different, but it's different. They
So,
so let me
yeah.
elaborate. Let me elaborate. So basically last year I got used to a set of a certain set of faces. And then they brought a different vibe from people this year. And well, this year the vibe is like, vibey, feel me?
Ivy.
we vibing more. We vibing more, you feel me?
Mhm.
This year it's just like a whole new like fresh roster. And it's like kind of refreshing in a way. It's just like cuz I like knowing more about other people's experiences, and that's just like a whole new set of experiences I get to know about, So
Mhm. Yeah. Oh,
it's really vibey.
Ivy. I love that. I love that.
Tuesday and Thursday out. Love y'all.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Shout out.
Sundays, Wednesdays, every day. I love y'all. Okay, sorry.
Anyone else?
All right, question.
I wanted to kind of like ask a little bit about, y'all's extracurriculars. So like jumping a little bit beyond like classes, we talked about like exams, APs, all of that. But that's not what we all do in high school. So we kind of wanted to like touch on some of the projects or like big hobbies that y'all shared with us initially. So let's see, how do we go about this? I'm gonna lay it out there. Josh, do you want to start with chatting to us about like your magazine project?
Oh yeah.
That cool stuff.
So like the projects I'm working on right now and like just like hobbies that I've been doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I guess I guess I can touch base on my project. So for one of my classes, it's requiring us to transform like a previous project we had and like create like something new out of it. So I'm actually using like space in like its project, like the final project, which is the empowerment project, and I'm using it to create like an editorial magazine. So like think Vogue mixed with Vogue mixed with Filipino, I guess. Yeah. So the theme, the taste, the flavor,
the flavor,
where the adobo at?
Yeah, the girl, child. So my bad. So like it's just so yeah, I'm just gonna be incorporating a lot of like Filipino stories of talking about the Filipino American experience, and like I've outreached to on so many different platforms. I asked like subtle Filipino traits, if you kids know what that is.
Little Asian traits.
Yeah, but specifically Filipino, which is like a Facebook page full of like Filipino memes that like you can like Oh, that's also happened to me in my lifetime.
They got some good
So
memes.
yeah, they do. They do got some good memes. So I reached out and like the response was like low key overwhelming. Like so many people wanted to share, and like poets and writers and graphic designers. It was so cool and inspiring to see that there are a lot of creatives out there in our nation. So yeah, I really wanted to incorporate their stories and create a magazine out of it. Just highlighting all these different experiences and how, yes, we all can be Filipino Americans, but our backgrounds, our stories, and we can just be so completely different from how our lives have gone, and we have different experiences that could derive from the things that we've grown up with. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm definitely gonna show it to all of space.
Yes.
Hopefully students can see it as well. And yeah.
I'm down.
We're gonna share it to everyone once it's published.
Yes.
Like, subscribe.
I'm gonna
Well,
have
speaking
to,
of like creatives, you know, we got a couple in here in this podcast. You know, so we have Dustin, editor, director, news writer, graphic designer, fashion king. But also want to ask about Rap. So like we've all been a little like dipping our toes to Rap and his massive camera equipment during field trip.
That thing.
Oh
is
yeah.
You want to like
Let's go.
talk a little bit about that? Let me see if I
Oh
can
my
find it.
gosh.
Does anyone have the link to like the video that he made?
Takio.
Drop it in the
Yes.
Just pull up my channel, Asian Studios. But
I got you right now.
yeah. Oh my gosh, my setup is too intense for me. I couldn't carry anything for the past 2 days afterwards.
Oh my gosh, real?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But I made a good video, so it was worth it.
Yeah,
put
it
in
did
that
look
work
clean.
work.
I know,
Yeah.
but oof.
It was like humid too that day. I was like, oh,
Mm,
shouldn't have worn so much, but
yeah.
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 Us and our
Like-
space sweaters. Oh my gosh. That day.
He had that thing on him. He keep that thing on him.
Yeah, like how did you like come about like starting that, you know, that whole I don't know, hobby, I guess? Like the whole
Well,
project?
Well, like for me, I've always been interested in like making movies. You know, that's my main goal.
Ooh.
Like go to UCLA, study in
go.
cinematography. You know,
Okay.
Ooh,
Bachelor's,
let's go. You feel like Phil.
Come on, Phil. Okay,
Yeah.
movie. Oh my gosh.
So like I first started off like, okay, so how am I gonna first start doing this? So I look in those YouTube tutorials, you know, like how to start off, and I learned how that I need to like not start off with movies first per se, but do videography like as sidekicks to build up the equipment and stuff. So like I remember so for the past 2-3 years I was just saving up, selling candy, chips, gum, you know the deal.
Yes. Come
And
on.
I was
In the
able
bag.
to save up and
Entrepreneur. Let's
buy
go.
my first camera. Then it was still bad, but it was worth it. Cause like I was able to use that camera to buy another camera, a better one. Then I was able to like accumulate gear by doing all these side gigs and stuff. Yeah, and I also fix phones. But yeah, um, yeah, I just thought, well, if I can't make movies now, I could make like more than movies, but memories for people.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
his
I
company
could.
slogan. He said,
That
"I can make
part.
movies, but also memories."
He said
Okay.
executive producer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay. Dang.
that was bars.
Bars.
That part.
That part.
Yeah, all these side
Like
gigs,
that.
pull up. I was able to talk with other people. Like right now, I was able to see a rapper around DK, which is like our like spot after school to eat,
Mhm.
and he was like,
Donut King?
"Yeah, Donut King." Yeah. We took rapper there. So, so we were just like there, whatever. Then me and my homie introduced ourselves. Then he was all like, "Oh, yeah, we're rapping. We're doing a behind the scenes. Like, you guys do video stuff? Alright, cool. Like, come by, shoot a BTS for us." And like, they might call us after the virus to do some more. I don't know, pretty
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, gigs. Come on,
Exciting!
gigs.
You
Oh,
getting the
pulling up in the
gigs.
industry.
I'm so
Yeah.
proud.
He's like, I'm about to roll up.
Yeah.
That sounds exciting. At least you have something to like, like a project to like look forward to. Hopefully, when this is all over sooner than later.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what about you, Jericka? Like, I'm looking at like the form or like kind of like stuff that you wanted to share to us. Talk a little bit about like singing and soccer, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Soccer Queen.
Wow,
Um,
karaoke queen.
I wrote on the forum that I cannot sing. I cannot, but I'm on the girls soccer team at school right now, and
Ooh.
I've been playing
Okay,
since
sports.
3rd grade, and like to be able to
Wow.
make it this far, and like go into higher levels of soccer is really
Mm-hmm.
like really cool because it's always been a part of my life and my mom's life.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that's
Come on,
it.
Wow,
she's
she's
an
an athlete.
She got
athlete.
the skills.
Yeah.
Okay, she said.
She doing
Yeah,
mad
dude.
things.
I play sports.
She got that foot movement, bruh.
She got them calves, girl. Them sculpted calves.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've been getting comments on those, and I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Thank
It just proves how strong you are
Yes.
and how skilled you are. Yeah.
Mad things.
Yeah.
Mad things.
Mad things.
All right. So, what about
Dot,
y'all,
dot, dot.
Dustin and Ethan? What
Ethan,
y'all
you
like to
wanna
do?
start?
I don't really do anything, to be honest with you. Like, the most
Okay,
exciting
streamer.
thing,
Okay,
like,
streamer.
the most exciting thing I've done was like play video game tournaments, and that's it. Like,
Still an achievement, though.
I don't know,
That's experience for you, man.
but
Yeah,
What?
Dustin, designer,
So,
Justin,
Writer.
tell your full title. Say your full title, please.
my full title? Alright, fine. You want to hear my full title?
Yeah.
Alright. My name is Dustin, aka
Oh,
graphic
Ooh.
designer, aka young gamer, aka Twitch streamer, aka photo video editor, aka
Shout.
Photoshop master.
Hey.
Come on, he a master,
Yes,
so he got that
sir.
master title. Okay, come on. Let's go, credentials.
These are my credentials.
He said, "This is my LinkedIn."
My resume, which is
brag
10
sheet.
pages long.
Oh,
That's
and I'm a student.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, he's a student. He's the most important.
He's a student.
I'm a student. I'm a
He's a
student.
student.
Stay
Love
second
all
year
that.
student.
Get out.
Okay.
Okay, I'm dead. All right, wait, Miss Jaira, what are you up to?
Ooh.
Me, nothing as exciting as y'all are up to, I guess.
Nah, she got the
Like-
mad things going on. You know she does.
She do.
I think to kind of like fit the theme of like what y'all are talking about, I do play for like UCLA badminton, or I'm a part of the team.
Ooh.
Saying I do play for them is like kind of
Okay,
weird,
okay.
but I didn't play as much this year because I got busy. But there is like a club badminton team at UCLA, and then there's like a competitive team as well. So there's like kind of like we're not part of like the NCAA's, but we do have like this like mini league across like different UCs and like other SoCal schools. So like we would just like
Okay.
go to like UCSD, for example, and like play a match with like all the schools, stuff like that. So it's fun because I played kind of like Jericka. Like I started playing badminton when I was very young. But then when I moved here, because I grew up in the Philippines, when I moved here when I was 13, I did play for a little bit, but the courts were like 2 hours away from where I lived. So just as
Oh.
like with any other sport, it's like it's kind of like hard to improve if you only get to train for 2 days out of the week. Like
Yeah.
you take like one day to like catch up, and then yeah, you get the drill. But
Mm.
so I thought like that was a bit too hard on me, like as a player. Like I don't really get to see myself improve, but also hard on my parents because like my whole family like goes with me to the bay to like train, and then we all go home, we're all tired, and then we have to do it again the following week. So it's kind of like I was like, maybe it's not that worth it if like everyone's gonna be tired. But I am glad that like once college hit, there's like a club badminton, so I was super excited.
Mm.
So what you're
And I
saying
joined.
is that you're doing mad things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
She
glad that
said
you're
queen
able
of
to
the
do it here.
courts.
Yeah, it's Queen of the Court.
My bad.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to play,
I'm down to
I'm gonna bring my
learn.
rackets. It's like
Yes, I'll swing.
we're going to play.
Listen,
Yes.
down to lose.
Down to lose terribly. My Queen
We
Jaira.
wearing badmintons though.
Yes. All right. Well.
Yeah. Next question up the page.
I do have a question though.
Ooh.
Do we
Let's
have a
go.
question now? Okay. What is something you would tell yourself, your high school freshman self?
Oh,
Oh.
child. I mean, telling me
Ooh.
so many different things. First of all, do not wear those H&M pattern shorts, baby girl. You did not look cute in them. They were not cute. Who thought it would be a good idea to wear the marble shorts from H&M paired with those bands? Like that was not cute. Oh Lord, I really thought that I literally looked like I came out of like Justice or something. But Boys Emerging, like I had like all these patterns and colors. Child, oh my gosh. What else would I tell myself? That's the first thing though. Like, please do not do that ever again.
I love how that was such a vivid memory in your head. You answered that so quickly.
Oh my gosh. I was like,
He was waiting for the moment.
because I remember those short, like those are so like I wore them like every week, like literally every week, because I was like, I'm obsessed. Wow, I look so cute.
He
Like
said, "Mom, can you wash these?"
I invented fashion, like I had a vibe going in, and then looking back at photos of me just like wearing like a tie-dye rainbow shirt with like those marble printed shorts. I was like, child, why did you do that to yourself? But it's all good.
What do you mean, Joshua? You were in your bag, bro.
Oh, but girl, I was out of the bag freshman year for sure. I was very far away from the bag. I was still trying to find the bag, to be honest.
Now he was in the small pockets, like in the back.
Yeah, very small pockets. I was like in the corner. I was the coin purse of the bag.
He was in the
So,
water
yeah.
compartment.
The water compartment. So yeah, that's the one thing I tell myself, like, don't do that. Oh Lord.
Respectable.
Very, very. Personally, I would tell myself to go to space,
Oh,
Mm,
that's good.
Can't complain.
tie it back.
Tie it back.
Tie back. Of course. I mean, space has helped me so much, Might as well have gotten that help since the beginning, Maybe I could have kept my 4.0, man.
Oh,
I don't
you still
know.
got time.
I still got time, but still.
Yeah, it's not a year.
I don't know if it's a real cause and
Got
effect, but as soon as I joined space, my GPA skyrocketed.
Hey,
Strong
Hey,
correlation.
wait, y'all clip that. We need that for promotion. Y'all heard that? He said,
That's
after I joined space, my GPA boosted. Someone said that, please. We need that. We need
On the
that.
space at UCLA story on
Space-
Instagram.
Exactly. Perfect. The branding, amazing.
Dustin 2020.
Yes.
Space ad
Space
in the
ad
making.
in the making.
To space and skyrocket Get it?
Oh, dang! We skyrocketing your score.
Wordplay. Let's go.
Okay, we skyrocketed. He said Van Nice.
Dude, Jericka with the wordplay.
Okay, Miss
Oh,
Jericka.
my.
She said, "Girl, I don't need no
Hello.
thesaurus.
She's spitting. This bars.
Stars." She said, "Skyrock." Why did I stop at rock? I was like, "Skyrock." All right. Well, how about y'all juniors? The rest of y'all.
Raph?
What was the question?
What
What would you tell your
Um,
freshman yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My freshman year self? My freshman year self? Don't procrastinate. You're
Oh.
gonna die.
Okay, me
Yeah,
now.
Just don't procrastinate.
Me now, yeah. I was gonna say.
No.
Yeah,
I'm like,
This is a
that has
wise-
right now.
I was living though.
Hmm.
Even
Yeah,
if I told
yeah.
myself to do that, I still wouldn't have done it.
Bro, I stay procrastinating since the very
Yeah.
beginning.
Disclaimer: we don't encourage this, but it just
Right,
happens
right,
sometimes.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. That's not my branding, but it just happens to be
Yeah.
sometimes.
Do your
It
work
do
on
be that
time.
sometimes.
It really
So
just
you
do be
don't
like
get-
that, you know?
It do be like that.
Yeah. I
It just
mean,
resets in
especially
there.
right now, you know, it's important to kind of like cut ourselves some slack. Like it is kind of like a difficult time transitioning
Yeah,
online
for sure.
and all that. So
Hmm.
yeah, gentle reminder.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Raph,
I would,
Ethan. Oh, sorry.
no, it's all good.
Oh.
I was just gonna say I would tell myself not to wear black Vans, but yeah, there's that.
That's so funny. I had the black too. Sorry.
I feel
She
like we
went
wore the
black Air
same ones.
Forces.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I feel you. Oh my gosh.
The
That's what I was
style was
talking
just
about.
not it.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Marble shorts, rainbow shirt, and them black Vans.
The
That
tie
outfit.
dyes that I
Yes.
made
Oh
in
my
my
gosh.
backyard. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. The rest of the students, Raph and Ethan.
Raph, you want to go first?
Oh, okay. I'd probably tell myself not to push myself too hard and to gather up all those opportunities. Because, like, my freshman year, I went sicko mode up in college. I took all those extracurriculars. You know,
Okay.
I tried everything that high school could give me.
Mhm.
And then the end of the day, I just, like, fell asleep and died. Like,
Yeah.
What a
Aw.
mood.
it was just a routine.
It'd be
I
like
would've-
that.
Yeah, I would have told myself to like at least spread out all those extracurriculars, all that fun, to throughout the rest of the year.
Mhm.
Because
Raph,
oh my goodness,
Raph said at what cost?
yeah.
Oh my.
Felt that.
I'd probably tell myself that you should go to space because freshman year I was way too antisocial.
You and I
It was
both.
not the move at all.
Everyone.
Oh my, going to high school, bro, and then going into space for the first time with college students. Oh my god. I was like, nope, not gonna talk to him. I'm not gonna come back. And
He came back the very next week and talked to every single one of them.
Hello.
no, I walked through the door. I said, "Where's the sign-in sheet?" Let me put my name down.
He said where the food at.
He said, "Where them snacks?"
Sign up sheet is always next to food.
Where the deli's at?
Strategy.
That's smart.
Yeah, but
That's
everyone
smart.
still dodges him, and then
You said what? Look, you said what?
At
Look,
least
see
like 5 times throughout sight. Does anyone know where the sign in sheet is?
Like, oh, yeah.
oh yeah, he went from that to
Um,
co-hosting our podcast here.
I know.
I
Look at
know.
you.
That's a growth.
The
Oh,
He
growth.
be
Said-
climbing the
He's
mountain.
There's a question from Nikki. How are y'all's transition to an online space format?
Ooh.
So like
If y'all
I
wanna
know
answer
we all
this.
have like great vibes at site, but you know, how's y'all's experiences with like an online site? Basically
like
setting
it.
me up. You like it?
Yeah, because we end off with Scriblio.
Yes,
God
Scriblio.
damn.
We
Classic.
love Scriblio.
I mean, Nikki can't really draw, but like that's besides the
Oh,
point.
wait!
We won't speak on that topic right now.
Child the shade. Oh my gosh.
You know,
We'll
Nikki's
say that.
typing something
Can't
furious in
believe-
chat right now.
She's like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Excuse
She
You're
said,
gonna make an SRQ over here.
hey,
me.
wait till you hear. Wait till you hear from me on the
No,
side.
no, Nikki, it's not personal. It's with love. I say that with love.
Yeah. What about
Mm.
Van Nuys? Like, how's y'all's online site?
Ooh.
For online site, I think the transition wasn't that difficult. Like we're doing stuff through Zoom and like FaceTime, but I don't think it was that hard to adjust because we had a strong communication anyways. So I find it easier.
Yeah, for sure. I guess like overall in terms of like transition, it's like it's harder for students to attend these like sessions or like site because of like situations at home, or it's just like timing wise it might not fit the schedule as much. So turnout hasn't been the best, but we're still grateful that like they tried to communicate with us and like let us know what's up in another form, because we miss our students. And yeah, I love y'all. So thank y'all for reaching out always.
You know the vibes.
The
Yes,
vibes.
sir.
Illy.
Illy.
Yeah. I had a question, but I forgot what it was.
Here, while you
Oh,
think of
yeah.
it-
Can y'all...
okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, sorry. You go, Dustin.
Oh no, I was only gonna ask it if you were about to like think of it. No worries.
Oh, I wanted to ask about y'all's like ambassador program because I see y'all got your own Instagram page and it's popping.
Okay.
The graphics. Ooh.
Yes, we got 2 ambassadors right here today. So if y'all want to explain your experiences as ambassadors and everything. Raph or Jericka.
I'm not an ambassador.
Oh, you're not Jericka? I thought you were.
Like when the application was due, I was in San Francisco and like the Wi-Fi sucks, so I was like halfway with the application.
Well, you committed like an ambassador. I appreciate you so much. You doing that always. Well, okay then, Raph.
The ambassador program is kind of in a rough start, mostly because we have a lot of communication issues. Like mostly like we have a chat. Mostly Alyssa just texts there, then we kind of just go okay, and then she asks a question, where no one responds, so we're just like oh, and
oh no.
Yeah, I've been trying to make some merch for Van Nuys going on.
So you're telling me I'm not the only person who's making merch for my site? That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, Raph. Okay, come on with that merch.
I try to pay some guy from Fiverr to make a
Oh.
logo. It's pretty cool. I just need to get that embroidery going on.
Okay,
that
embroidery.
Fundraiser,
Okay, custom
Need that
ink.
happening.
He said customink.com.
Custom ink.
sir.
Shaking in the boots because we got alternate sources.
We need a sponsor. We need a sponsor.
Oh my god, Heike.
UCLA, sponsor us more, please.
Oh my god, Heike.
Please.
Hook us up with that financial aid.
Period.
Thinking.
I will turn in an app next year for sure.
Yes, Miss Jericka.
Yes.
Miss Jericka. That's what we love to hear. That's what we love to
The
hear.
dedication.
Student initiative right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, student initiated outreach program.
Okay. SIOC.
Yeah.
Come on.
So to anyone who's tuning in, that's like a student or like a space student, keep an eye out for those ambassador apps. They're gonna come out next year. I don't know when.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Should drop your apps.
And
Yeah.
Y'all know I always keep an eye.
Yeah. I mean, y'all
Like
can
I am looking. I'm looking intensely.
Yeah.
I got notifications on all accounts.
Oh my god. All social media platforms. Okay. Yeah. Like an ambassador, like they do a lot actually, like facilitations. They lead facilitations. Like they
Yeah.
created the Instagram account that was solely based their idea and like them running it. That's Alyssa, one of our senior ambassadors on the team. Like they do outreach. They do a lot.
We're still getting that TikTok coming up soon.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, TikTok account.
Oh, so
yeah,
I'm not
like-
the only one making a TikTok. Okay.
We got
Okay.
parallel ideas. Yeah, but y'all do a lot. Like just witnessing y'all's work. With like the 1 quarter I was with Space at site. I see y'all guys like having meetings with Alyssa and talking about next steps and what you guys should do to gain more attention for other students and outreaching like that. So yeah, I see y'all.
Yeah, the ambassadors will wait for their green space UCLA sweaters.
Yeah.
Ooh, come on.
Hey,
I'll
honestly,
see y'all.
if there was one, I'd rock it.
Hey, okay.
We're planning on getting them jerseys,
Wait a minute.
Oh.
No complaints, no complaints.
Someone write this down.
Oh, someone write this down.
Oh, there's
Y'all,
another question.
staff and admin in the chat, take notes.
Take notes. This is basically like a session with 6 people.
For real.
Yeah.
Literally. I was like, wait a
Ambassador
minute.
session.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
log. I'm
literally.
gonna log this. Everyone,
Log
do your jots and ROIs after this.
Another question in chat. What is one new thing that you'd want to see at site next year? So that's for everyone.
Oh my god.
Josh, gradual expectations, new people. Ooh.
Wait, what? Oh. You're talking about our layout for site. Okay, what he said, because like every time we start site, we talk about GREs. So like ground rules and expectations, and then new people. So like what do we do for new people, Raph? What?
I don't know. We just say new people. It was just there.
Oh.
Oh.
What would I want to see at space site more?
I want to see new people.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. I would love to see new people,
As
more
well
people.
as,
More people.
some familiar faces.
For
More
sure.
the merrier.
That's true.
I want to see more student facilitations. Meaning like workshops and stuff, because what the students produce like this quarter and previous quarters was so like interesting, and like the topics they chose, and they really thought about like their culture critically. Like one of the projects was like about beauty standards, another one about Manny Pacquiao. So like they're talking
Oh yeah, I
about
saw
like
that.
cultural things and like criticizing it and like acknowledging the things that are attached to it. So it's like, wow, like y'all are so powerful in this way, reclaiming your culture and
That's
like
right.
understanding. Like, yeah, I think
Say
yeah,
that.
all y'all like the presentations were so good. And like it really helps like develop their like workshop facilitation skills as well, like they use for classes too. So we really love to see when like students like take initiative and create things like this, because we also are like, wow, like the power, the conversations you hold, and like we still talk about it like outside of site, like, hey y'all remember that facilitation, like dang, that was so powerful, the questions they posed. It was amazing. So yeah.
Have any of the students like in here like facilitated?
Dustin.
There's Dustin.
Dustin.
Raph did.
Raph.
Raph and Dustin. Raph and Dustin.
Shoot, sorry. I gotta
Okay,
say
rock,
that.
paper, scissors. Who's gonna talk first?
What? Oh, wait a minute. How they gonna see that?
Hey, Raph, you go first.
Oh, he said call out. My bad.
Well, for my presentation, we did a group. It was a group facilitation. I was with 2 other ambassadors, and I thought it was really fun. Josh out there cracking up jokes. It was lit. Like he really set the vibe up for the facilitation.
Wait, I'll cry.
That's my spot.
Why are you giving words of affirmation like out of nowhere? I'll cry.
You know
Okay,
the
sorry.
Hold up, let me search
vibes.
up what that word means.
Oh, like giving me nice words, like talking nice about me.
Low key true though, you like changed the vibe up in there.
Oh my, wait. Okay, let's relax. Let's calm down.
He said,
What do you?
relax.
Let's. Whoa. All right. You want me to cry right now? I'll do it. I'll cry.
Dang, Josh really said actor. Cry on the spot.
Add that to your credentials.
I'm gonna add that to my resume.
Actor.
Actor. All right. Well, Dustin, I hear that you created or facilitated a workshop or PowerPoint.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
January 28th, I think.
Oh my god! What?
Dang,
Oh,
you
you know the
remember.
exact date.
You remember.
I was
Nah,
like, wait.
It's because I was looking
He
for
said
our.
6 a.m.
I was looking for the form and I accidentally opened up my old form. Anyways, so yeah, my presentation, it was before like the ambassador program was even a thing, but basically it was about it was a solo workshop based around self-embrace, and I was just telling people how they can come about doing that.
Howard.
Period.
That's on what? Period.
That's on period.
Period.
Periodical
That's on what?
table.
Periodical table. Periodical. Oh my god, that's so funny. All right.
But yeah, I'll definitely try to do some more next year. Feel me? I may even do the same one, but or not improvised, but improved. You never know.
I see. Yeah. Develop.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh, I saw a question in chat earlier about I don't know if y'all want to answer this, but who is your favorite PA/PT? So let me name.
child.
Yeah.
Let me name my people. I got like 10 in first place. All right.
10.
I got 10 in first place. It goes in no order because they're all first place. Jaira, Nikki, Krista, Janelle, Nathan, Jedrick, Annalyn, Caitlin, Maxine. I know I'm missing one. David. And that's 10.
Wow.
All first
Whoa.
place. They're all first place.
There's all of us.
Okay, I see y'all. Okay. Okay,
Nice.
so Van Nuys. So what's y'all's answer?
So very nice.
So Van Nuys.
I don't have a favorite.
Just say the whole list like I did.
Cause like every tutor has so much to offer and they're all different. So like that's why I like all of y'all, especially you, Josh.
Wait, okay, why are y'all the ones?
Josh is my favorite.
I will cry right now. Please make it stop. What are y'all doing? We are on live broadcast. Wait, let me just cry a little.
My bad, I'll put the onions away.
Wait, yeah, put them away. Please, put them away. Please.
Just wanted to make some beef steak.
Yes. Is there any other? There was like one question in the chat that asked, what do y'all do to keep yourself busy during the quarantine?
Ooh.
Ooh, y'all can start because everyone knows my answer.
To keep busy. To be honest, I be sleeping.
I was gonna say, yeah. I'm like,
I be sleeping a little more. But I guess in terms of like activities, I've definitely been like cooking and baking more. I don't know why. Like, I just like I don't know. Since I'm at home and like I have, like in comparison to being in a dorm where like your food is made for you and you have like a set of like choices to make. At home you literally have like a pantry or like a fridge to really choose what exactly you want to make. So yeah, I've just been like cooking a lot more. I've been baking. Like last week I made like I made toron.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I made
wow.
toron. I was like, dang, this good. I was like, new milk tea guy. I was like, I'm coming for his brand. Like, I'll be making cooking videos or something. No, yeah, I've just like been having fun with that and cooking and baking more. Yeah.
That sounds like a vibey vibe.
Yes, it really be a vibe. I've been playing music
Ooh,
while eating, like
he the groovy chef.
for real.
Whipping it up.
R&B. Wow. Oh my god, the flavor. The flavor. Okay.
Immaculate. Immaculate.
Immaculate.
Immaculate.
Immaculate. If y'all want to see like easy, quick and easy like recipes, if you go through like the highlights, I'm sure there's like during like the staff takeovers, they kind of like did like a little video about like recipes and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
David cooked at least
Yeah.
6 things in his.
I know. I was like, he eats that in a
David
day.
popped off. He be cooking steak at like 11 or 12
Yeah.
p.m. I was like,
I was like, that's a lot of like really good meals in one day.
for real. I was like, child. Your takeover is like.
I wish I could cook like that and eat that good.
And he
Eat that
made
good.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he made
That
ice cream.
too. I was
that
like,
man talked to himself. Oh my god. Oh my
he really
God.
did talk to himself. He had a whole session with
That was such a-
himself. I was like, okay, tutor peer advisor. Okay, come on. Oh my
He
gosh.
said, "Film editing is my passion." That was a good takeover. But yeah,
It was.
So how about you guys? What do you guys like to do to keep yourself busy?
Homework.
Oh,
Okay, retweet. Study.
A lot of homework.
I know, it's crazy.
feel
AP
that.
exam study.
forgot about homework.
Oh, I'm getting called.
Oh,
Well,
That's important.
no worries. No call.
What was that? No call. Who was that? No one.
No, it was no one.
Next
Spam
caller. Next caller.
Yeah, it's someone from the stream.
They said they wanted a voice.
Shout out. They want to shout
They
out.
want to give a shout out.
Shout out to
Yeah, and-
everyone in chat.
shout out to Joshua Smiles in chat.
What? Please. No. Please.
Shout out Asian Studios 4.
Hey,
Oh,
shout out.
I
Shout out.
forgot the other 3 account passwords. Oh,
Shout out. Asians 1, 2, and 3. Gone. He on 4 now. It's so funny.
I didn't even think about that.
You know, he's like, I lost the information for them past 3 accounts.
Yeah.
My gosh.
That's
But
funny.
yeah. Any goals like after this whole quarantine is over? Goals for your senior year? You know.
Goals.
Ooh, more space sessions. Y'all hear that?
Yes, session.
Please book a session.
Oh, speaking of sessions,
Uh-huh.
them gift cards.
Oh, yeah.
If y'all don't know
so-
about the program we're hosting, if you use 2 of our services in a week, you can get a $20 gift card.
I got
Ooh.
one.
Yes, Miss Jericka. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Use our
GB ballin'.
services. Yeah, get them chips. Yeah, but that be happening. So use our sessions, use our resources. We have a lot to provide with our PAPT
Yes.
sessions, site days, you know, everything.
Just a small plug, yeah.
They call me Mr.
Please
30
hang out with
Sessions.
Yes.
I think Soder get his gift card.
Wait, 30 seconds?
oh my
Wait a
goodness.
minute.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I've had 30 sessions.
What you talking
During
about,
this
man?
during this time?
And the thing is, everyone's gotten different notes from me every
Hey.
single time.
I know.
Wait a minute. So you got 15 gift cards?
No.
Wait.
No, he didn't get any.
Oh.
I got one.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you
was
got
like,
one. Oh, yay!
I was like, wait a minute. Hold on.
Imagine.
But I've had,
Dang.
30 sessions in all.
Hey,
Imagine for a $20
For a
gift
gift card.
what a record.
And
Dang,
counting.
Breakfast holder. Mhm.
Who's about to break that record?
Ain't nobody about to break that
Rap.
record. Nobody.
Hey, Raph, on schedule. One of them have a session tomorrow.
Rap schedules like 10 sessions this
I'd be
week.
like, okay, ballin'.
Y'all
School,
don't know.
where you at? All sessions? No.
I will really schedule every staff member for the next 3 weeks.
Dang.
Yeah.
Don't break my record. All right,
Yeah.
guys.
Anyone
So,
else?
yeah, y'all can go if y'all have an answer to that previous one.
What was the question again?
Goals for after quarantine ends.
Ooh.
Or senior year?
Oh, both.
Yeah.
Graduating.
Hey, that's goal. That's good. You go.
Getting that 3.5 GPA almost there.
Let's go. You got it. You got it.
My personal goals for after quarantine: to eat Korean barbecue as much as possible.
Oh,
Heartburn,
hey,
eh?
let me cry. Meatloaf, I miss you, girl.
Because you
Shout
know,
I think about her every day.
I didn't
Might have
realize
have
how
to go
much
to
I took it for
Jen.
granted.
Yeah.
I have to hit up Jen real quick after quarantine.
Yep. To eat good, you know, get a good haircut, dye my hair silver.
Oh my god, for real. I was like, should I return?
whoa.
Oh, who said that?
Oh.
Who said that? No one heard that.
What?
And for and then for senior year, graduate with my nice and spicy 4.0.
Okay, 4.0.
Okay.
Aw.
Okay, Flash.
Wow.
Okay, 4.0. Oh my god. The numbers.
Weighted.
Four.
Not unweighted. I can't do unweighted.
That's still an achievement in itself. She'd be really proud. Ugh, the flavor of
Yeah.
that
Thank you.
4.0.
Good job, y'all. Right. Dustin, did you have a question?
Oh, I was gonna ask goals for senior year, but then you asked it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, no worries. So, y'all have any answers for that, or shall I move on to the next one?
I do
Oh,
Our
not.
I thought we
last
answered it already.
question.
All right. How were y'all able to balance academics with your extracurriculars?
Child, I don't really know. To be honest.
Shout out to my homie Quizlet.
Oh my
God,
god.
not sponsored, not sponsored.
Hey, you didn't tell me we had mutual homies. You didn't tell me that.
Oh
All
my
right.
Mutual
Oh my god.
homies.
He's
Oh my
the
god.
daddy.
Child.
He's the
No.
plug.
They also want to shout out to their space PAs and PTs. That's what Raphael
Oh, yeah.
said. Right.
He said, let me translate it for
You
you.
say good.
Yes. Space motivation.
Right.
Quizlet, the actual answers.
Okay,
Ooh.
wait a minute. Oh god.
Quizlet for A push. Oh my.
Right. Once again, we are not liable for
Not sponsored. Not sponsored, but could be. Quizlet,
right.
if you're tuning in.
Right,
Yeah.
Quizlet. Miss Quizlet, if you're here.
Sponsored.
Yeah. How did I balance it to me? I don't even. Child.
The ideal answer is time management. The
Yeah.
reality,
Not that.
Well,
for me, it's not that.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, you don't need
Sacrifices have
time
to be.
management.
Mm.
If you got the homies out there pulling you up, helping you with the homework, and not cheating with quizzes, but helping you get the answers.
What do you mean?
Oh my god, Rob, no.
You mean the
Rob,
homie
no.
Quizlet, the homie Chegg,
Right, the homies.
Chegg.
the homie E-Notes,
Helps you study.
whole squad.
So you can
Spark
Study,
notes, the
study.
team,
Shout out,
Spark
shout out
notes.
Slater.
No.
Oh, the
Child,
daddy.
child. No, we
I
can't.
know.
We can't end the stream like this. Not like this.
the main homie, the best
The
friend.
main homie, space AP and PTs.
Yes.
Actually, shout out Khan Academy.
Yes, Miss Khan. Yes,
Yo,
Lily.
okay. Khan Academy does come in clutch. Saved my grade so many times.
Shout out Space
An
at
extra
UCLA.
credit.
Yeah, shout out
Yes.
Space at UCLA.
Hey,
Extra credit, yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Anything else?
how do we balance it? To be honestly, the way you balance it is by like, yeah, like someone said in the chat, setting boundaries is so important in the spaces you're in. And like me as a person, I'm like a yes person. So like I'd always be saying
Yeah.
yes to every single opportunity that I get,
Yes.
and it'd be hard. So just making sure that like it's okay to say no to opportunities, and you like remember like just like really listen to yourself and be like, am I does this fit within my capacity? Like, am I able to do like so many different things on top of like all my classwork and study and do all these things? Like, am I passionate enough that like because I feel so like physically I'm always more tired? Like, do I still feel passionate for the things that I do? And I think that's like what carried me through all my extracurriculars and work. Like, I loved dancing. I was on my dance team, so I love to dance. So like just because I was physically tired, like I was still willing to be on that dance floor every single day. Or like
Sample.
I can be showing a sample on stream, but like I also was part of Key Club too, and I loved doing community service and like meeting new people and just like helping the community in every way possible in that way. So I was just like really passionate about my extracurriculars that like um to be able to have the passion and motivation to be able to find that balance and time manage it somehow. That's where I was like, yes, I got it. So I guess because of that, sure.
He said body control.
Yeah, he said body, mind control. Control.
Next Avatar, what?
What? Oh my god, the seasons are coming out on Netflix this Friday. Sorry, that just reminded me. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah.
I mean, I definitely say I just do a lot of boundaries for my management. You know, just to be able to balance everything.
I think to manage all of that, you should get good teamwork with your homies, not just Quizlet or Spark Notes or Khan Academy. Like more of like your actual friends that are in the class. You're all in this together. Pull up, you know. Get each other A's. You know, you don't have to cheat. It don't have to be like that most of the time. I mean, sometimes.
We.
Bruh.
Whoa.
Going through school together, passing together, feel me? It's
Yes,
the homie life.
sir. Period with a T.
Sorry. Who said that? Oh, so good.
Oh, who said that?
I think like especially like in college, like what's been most important is like kind of like jumping off what Raph said, I guess. But like studying with friends or like having someone to keep you accountable, I think was very important in terms of managing or balancing everything. I think a mistake that I did in high school was like be like over involved with like things that I don't particularly feel passionate about. So yeah, even if like I was there, you know, like I wasn't giving my 100%. So wasn't only unfair to me or like not, yeah, I guess like unfair to me in a way that, you know, I'm spending my time here even though I didn't want to, but unfair to like everyone else who's like invested in those efforts. So yeah, I think one thing that like helped me a lot in terms of like balancing my workload is making sure that I get involved like in activities that I really do want to be a part of. So in that way, like the work doesn't really feel like too much work because I enjoy it. I enjoy the process. So yeah.
The process. Trust it.
The process. Trust it. Yeah.
The process. So yeah, I think that's our cue to start ending off this. So would you guys have any last words that you want our viewers to know about you or about space?
Sign up for session.
Sign up for a session.
Yeah.
Literally. That's all I
Yes,
have to say.
please.
Sign up for session.
Just crumbs of
It's
session.
worth it.
Yes, it's so worth it.
Yes.
We want to help you so much.
$20 gift card.
Man, Carson
Oh,
knows.
yes.
There's incentives. But yeah.
Carson knows. I've been signed up for sessions. Don't play.
Yeah.
I signed up for 9 on the first week, 10 on the second week.
Hey.
Hey.
Wait, 10 in a Wait a minute. In a week?
Yeah.
We having like 3 sessions per day.
Don't play. And
or
everyone
more.
got
one.
everyone got different notes on me. So
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, does anyone have any announcements before I go ahead with mine? You know, they're nice. Y'all have anything you want to shout out?
yeah, would you guys like
Viewers?
to plug anything? You know, socials.
Shout out to Van Nuys site. I love y'all. To my
Yeah,
fellow
shout
staff
out to
members.
the PPAs and site coordinator.
Gia, JC, Danica, Brendan, Alyssa, Jules. I love y'all. I miss y'all. I'm gonna cry. Shout out.
Wait, what's your guys' like Instagram handle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out the Instagram handle, YouTube, Facebook, anything.
Yeah.
Whatever.
MySpace.
Follow us. Follow us at our Instagram, instagram.com/space. Wait.
Space at DNHS.
Wait. That.
Space at VNHS.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Oh, my
there
God.
you go.
I confused myself with space at UCLA, so I was like, that nice at space at U. Wait, that ain't right. That's not right. Sorry. I'm dead.
Okay.
Everyone in chat, if
Anything
y'all want to plug
else?
yourself too.
Yeah. In the chat, anyone want to plug
Follow that
anything?
Spotify.
Okay, so from Janelle, Miss You, Virtual Filipinx Youth Empowerment Week is May 26th to 29th. If any of you space students are interested in doing any of your past facilitations or presentations during that week, please hit Janelle up. So, yeah, so y'all that did your facilitations, I'm directly looking at you. And you don't have to have like a past facilitation if you want to make your own. Please do so. Let us know. You know, reach out to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I do have a few like announcements on behalf of Space. So next week we're going to be celebrating our 20th and 30th year anniversary of Space and Sphere. So Sphere is like another organization at UCLA. It's a retention project. So Sphere stands for Samahan Filipino Education and Retention. Like I mentioned, it's a retention project that serves current Filipinx and Filipinx American students at UCLA. So basically, this anniversary celebration will take place online from Monday, May 18th to Friday, May 22nd. So all of next week, basically. It'll feature different topics, guests every day in efforts to recognize the work of our projects, as well as raise money for the Bayanihan Center's Community Response to COVID-19 Fund. So yeah, please follow us on social media for more information. It's at Space at UCLA. So SPACEATUCLA. So yeah, we'll also have staff members like MC throughout the week. So, you know,
Oh, yeah.
if y'all got any, you would never know. Like if maybe Josh will be there as an MC one day. Who knows, right? Your favorite staff members will be there. But yeah, another thing I want to plug, if any of y'all that's tuning in is like a potential like staff or admin hire, Space is currently hiring for staff and admin for next year. I believe the staff application is going to be due next week, Friday, and admin apps are going to be due Wednesday next week. The staff applications can be found on our Instagram page. It's going to be on the bio. I believe it's like a link to our website. Then you'll find the information there. If you're interested in that, you know, you can like reach out to us, staff members. Tuning into this podcast helps because like you get an idea of what like site is like, you know, what our cool students think and how amazing they are. So if you're in staff, that's something that you get to do next year too. Woo. But yes, so yeah, we've said it many times, but please reach out to us if you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, or just hang out. AKA, please have a session with me and us. Yeah. So yeah, now we're gonna close with something that we always do, like we did last week, with the Unity clap and Isang Bagsak. Anyone kind of want to give like a summary of what that is?
Ooh.
The whole spiel in
The
a few
whole spiel?
words.
That doesn't have to be.
Whole
Doesn't have to
essay?
be the whole
Wow.
spiel. Just-
The whole thing.
Just a
Miss Jaira, would you like to? would you?
You know,
would you care
just
to?
crumbs.
Just a little sprinkle here and there.
I mean,
The
yes.
Filipinx, what?
But I asked y'all. Do you want to, Josh?
Personally, I don't feel quite confident in saying
Okay.
it verbatim.
Filipinx,
It's okay,
Shinanx,
it's okay.
what? What?
Um, yeah, Raph. Wait, Raph. That was good. That was it. That was it. You got it, Raph.
Well, wasn't there one more in the Philippines? One more riot that we caused? I mean, one more
Yeah, people's
thing that we did?
power movement.
Yeah. Jai, would you
Yeah.
like to elaborate on the People Power movement?
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna just like dive right into it. So just like a summary, after every Samahang Filipino event, we do something called the Unity Clap and Isang Bagsak. So Unity Clap originates from 1960s United Farm Workers Movement in Delano,
Yes.
California.
Yes.
Wow, I'm gonna read the whole script. But it's basically something that's like used to kind of get through the language barrier between Filipinx and Chicanx farm workers who fought together
Yeah.
for better working conditions. So the
Mhm.
Unity Clap basically signal like the end of another day and help them to overcome their language barrier. So yeah, we start with our hand on our heart, and then
Yes.
the clapping begins like a slow heartbeat, and it becomes faster and faster to mimic the speed and power of the UFW
Yes.
movement.
Quit. Period.
And then-
Hey,
Hey.
queen! Yeah!
Whoa.
XD!
And then we have our Isang Bagsak, which originates from the 1980s People's Power Revolution in the Philippines. It's a demonstration of civil resistance against martial law and the Marcos dictatorship. So the Tagalog phrase translates to one down, but in Samahang Filipino, we interpret it as if one falls, we all fall, but if one rises, we all rise.
All rise. Period.
With a T.
So yeah.
Yes,
With a
sir.
T.
Yeah. So we joined the Unity Clap in Isang Bagsak. This was coined by a former UCLA student named Art Nelson. So yeah, it's going to be a signal that at the end of each event, we remember our monarchs who fought in solidarity for their rights.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of also do our own spiel with it in space. So y'all want to start that? Put your right hand on your
Over your
chest,
heart.
Yeah.
over your heart, feel the
Pledge of
beat,
allegiance.
and start
Clapping. Woo!
Yes!
Period.
with a T.
Period with a T.
Isang.
Bye.
Bagsak.
Space.
Hey.
Alright, thank you all for tuning in. That was a
Thank
very
you.
long podcast, but yeah, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week.
Next week.
And yeah, don't worry if y'all didn't get to watch this in its entirety because we're gonna post it for real this time, for sure.
For y'all who are watching on Twitch, don't hesitate to drop that follow. Feel me? We really appreciate all of the support on YouTube. If
Donations.
on YouTube, for those who are watching, if y'all could like, comment, and subscribe. You know, if you like the content, thank you very much. And yeah, we're out of here. Bye bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.